From the news department of the Liberia Broadcasting System in Painesville, good afternoon and a pleasant welcome to Newsline, a 5-minute production, all coming up on the program this afternoon. Top stories this afternoon: United States Embassy Shashi rallies Liberians to use radio wisely to combat misinformation.
Radio serves as a beacon of information, reaching the farthest corners of the country.
Civil society wants inclusion on investigative committee looking into recent disturbances and AFL welfare concerns.
I was not thinking about including civil society to be a part of that committee. He should revert to that decision.
New Public Works Minister Roland Giddens promises zero tolerance on corruption, quality roles, and salary equity. And away from home, Islamic police in Kano State arrests popular Nigerian TikToker for posting indecent content on social media. These interesting stories plus more are coming up on the program this afternoon. First, we go to Vafle Kamara and the news bulletin.
United States Embassy Shashi Affairs Catherine Rodriguez has described radio as a cornerstone of democracy and free speech. Madam Rodriguez said radio remains a traditional medium through which Liberians are informed to make rational decisions. In a special statement on the Super Morning Show Tuesday, the United States Embassy envoy urged all to use radio wisely and combat mis and disinformation.
Let us continue to champion the voices that radio brings to the forefront, the stories that inspire change, and the conversations that foster democracy.
Madam Rodriguez said radio must continue to be a platform where diverse views are shared and dialogues are enhanced. She reaffirmed the United States government's commitment to supporting the Liberian media through its media mentorship program and USAID media activity project at Internews. Presidential Press Secretary Kula Fofana wants the media reports credible and responsible contents that will effect positive change in society. Madam Fofana believes a well-regulated and responsible media attracts investment and tangible opportunities for the government and its people. She was speaking on ELBC Super Morning Show Tuesday as Liberia joins other nations in observance of World Radio Day.
We have to be able to know the difference between what is censoring the media and what is controlling the media and what is a good process in which we can give information out to the public. And media owners need to be able to be comfortable with having these conversations so that we safeguard what's happening and what information our children and our population is consuming.
The Presidential Press Secretary said radio can be used to shift the workings of institutions, including government. She also described radio as one of the oldest and fastest channels for information dissemination to the larger society and beyond. The National Civil Society Council of Liberia wants the Special Investigative Committee probing the concerns of army wives to be inclusive of civil society actors. On Monday, President Joseph Boakai set up a committee to investigate allegations and circumstances that led to the widespread protests by wives of AFL soldiers. But in an interview on the Super Morning Show Tuesday, Madam Loretta Pope Kai, chairperson of the Civil Society Council, urged President Boakai to ensure that civil society actors are represented on the committee.
I also want to call on the president if he was not thinking about including civil society to be a part of that committee. He should, revert to that decision.
She described Monday's incident as a threat to national security, something that she says must be dealt with decisively by the Liberian leader. Madam Popka said a holistic investigation of the situation must lead to a long-lasting solution to the overall welfare of the armed forces of Liberia. New Public Works Minister Roland Giddens has reaffirmed his commitment to institute strategic institutional reforms at the ministry. Minister Giddens also promised to ensure salary equity, zero tolerance on corruption, and a non-political work environment. These are already part of his 100 days deliverables, which he reaffirmed Tuesday upon taking office officially at the Public Works Ministry. Minister Giddens also promised to assemble the right team that will deliver the construction of high quality roads across the country. He lauded Ambassador Joseph Boakai for his preferment and vowed to play a crucial role in achieving the government's development agenda. Nimba County District 3 Representative Neke Gay has vowed to deliver on his campaign promises to his constituents. Representative Gay believes he has already made a good start by keeping in touch with his people and understanding their problems. He named capacity building and education infrastructure, health, and agriculture as his cardinal development areas.
We want to sit with our people to make a plan so that we can actualize and realize some of these, programs that we have agenda to achieve in the period of 6 years. So I think we are on good footing. We can show them that the promises that we made there will be fulfilled as soon as possible.
The Nimba County lawmaker told ELBC recently that he has already set up a structure in the district to plan the implementation of his platform. He then promised to always put the people first in all in the development undertakings of Nimba County District 3. And at the same time, the Nimba County District 3 representative has hailed the special relationship between Liberia and the People's Republic of China. Representative Gay expressed the hope that such friendship continues to grow in a way that will yield mutual benefits for the two governments and peoples. The Nimba County lawmaker spoke recently at programs marking the Chinese New Year Day celebration in Painesville. He wants the government to explore new fronts in its cooperation with China in order to achieve its arrest agenda. Representative Gay then lauded the Chinese government for affording him the opportunity to study in their country, something he said made him a better person.
Favle Cabral will be back a little later, this time with our weather update and international news. This is Newsline on ELBC Radio. One of the big stories we're following: new Public Works Minister Roland Giddens promises zero tolerance on corruption, quality roads, and salary equity.